It's pretty nice. The skip intro button has done irreparable damage. I never, ever, ever skip intros. Ever. Ever. Okay. I will skip outros sometimes, which, you know, is womp womp, but I do not ever skip intros. Especially in anime. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of a hypocrite because, like, I do skip the outro sometimes. But in my head, it's like, oh, somebody worked hard on this. So I have to watch it and appreciate it. And, like, most of the time they are bangers, you know? But I guess I kind of lose that energy by the end of the show because it's like, oh, well, show's over. I'm skipping. Womp womp womp. And sometimes the outro's a banger. Like, if you guys have seen the anime Free with Sabi Swim Club, the swimming anime, that outro I think goes even harder than the intro. So that one's a never skip. But I don't know. I love intros. I don't know. It kind of bothers me when I'm watching anime or like a show with someone, and they reach for the remote to skip it, and I'm like, put that hand back in your lap. Put that hand back in your lap. We are watching this intro and we are appreciating it, and we are getting hyped for the matter at hand. Do not skip. Gotta go. Oh my god, hi Red. Hi Red. Bye Red. I hope you have a good day. Yes, gay pool anime. To be honest, I have never enjoyed a sports anime. Oh, that's not true. That's not true. I liked Yuri on Ice. But Free, I don't know. I did not think Free was that interesting. And I don't know. I guess I never sat down and watched a full episode of Haikyuu or Blue Lock or the basketball one. But like I feel like I've seen clips of them and it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't personally think sports are that deep, or like I don't personally resonate with that level of competitive energy. Like I've never been like, I have to win the championship. Like I've just never really related to that. And so that being like the whole premise of a show is just like, you guys all seem a little dramatic and corny. Like you guys are taking this high school after school thing like a little too seriously. Like no tea, no shade. If you guys like sports anime, like don't let me yuck your yum. It's just not for me. I don't know. I prefer more like slice of life stuffs. Hi Tyler. Oh my goodness. Hi. Hi. Welcome in. Hi Nap now. Bye. Goodbye, shrimp. Here, I tuck. Let's all tuck in retail shrimp. Make sure they're secured and cozy. I know it's sports anime. Everyone is gay. I don't. Especially basketball anime. Everyone has yaoi hands. You know, I guess that's a good point. I've never seen a sports anime. I mean, I haven't seen that many to begin with, so maybe that's an important context clue. But I feel like most of the sports anime, pretty much all the characters are boys, right? And so you see these deep connections between boys, and it's like, everything's feeling a little bit homoerotic, right? But I don't know. I know Yuri on Ice was gay, and I got the vibe that Free was gay, so I would have to extrapolate and say you're probably correct. They probably all are. Yaoi hands is holding the ball better. Sheesh. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, surely that's it. Excuse me. Does Uma Musume have an anime? I know it's a gacha game, but is there an anime associated with that or no? Uma does have an anime. Okay. So would that be a sports anime? I mean, it's racing, right? So that would probably be classified as a sports anime. Is that one gay? Is that one gay? Do you see? Can you imagine the horse girls kissing each other? Much to think about. Is Haikyuu actually that gay, or is it AOT mass psychosis? Someone else has to answer. I do not know. Hi, sweetie, welcome in. Some with girls, I'm sure. I looked up female sports anime and I was reminded of Keisho. What is Keisho? I'm not familiar. Which club did I join? Yo, we are having a nice, mature conversation about anime. Can someone tell me what Keisho is? I think it's more of a girls doing silly things anime with a race aspect added, but I haven't watched it. Okay. So it's the main focus isn't like I have to win the race. But I felt like that's what Yuri on Ice and Free were. It was just like, I have to be the best at this sport and we have to get to nationals, or like we have to win the gold medal. And I feel like I appreciated Yuri on Ice because even though it was a lot of that, I feel like it was more focused on the relationships between the characters than it was the characters' like internal like conflict with wanting to succeed at their sport of choice. Whereas I thought Free was like very like athleticism, like rivalry, and I just am not the biggest fan of that one. You should watch a couple of episodes, not on stream though. You're scaring me. You're scaring me. What do you mean not on stream though? What are you guys watching? Keisho is girls standing on pool platforms trying to shove each other into the water with their bodies in booba. Okay, so is there like a plot, or is it just like ecchi? I think sports anime is kind of not competitive enough for me to start shipping characters. They gotta be on the verge of killing each other for realsies? Really? Okay, I can kind of get behind that. I don't know. With Free, I forgot the main character's name. But Rin, the red-haired shark-tooth guy, Rin, and the main character, like the blue-haired guy, I feel like there's a lot of tension. But I guess they weren't really killing each other. It's just you could really feel their passion. And there's some like plot where like they used to be childhood best friends, and then the red-haired guy went to another school, and he's like on a rival swim team or something. I don't know. It was low-key boring, but I thought the relationships were cool. It's just ecchi juice. I don't know if Keisho has a good story, because everyone who watches it just calls it peak. Well, surely they wouldn't be wrong about that, right? Surely nobody would ever lead us astray. Man, I watched High School DxD, like a lot of High School DxD, when I was in high school, because I was in my school's anime club, and there was this little goober who like defended it to the death. He was like, yo, this is my favorite show, but I watch it for the plot, and all the weird stuff makes sense. Like yes, Akeno was, or wait, maybe it wasn't Akeno. Maybe it was, what's the red hair gay girl's name? What was her name? Yes. But he would be like, yes, Rias was holding. Oh my god, I don't know the character's name. I'm sorry. The main character. I don't know. But he'd be like, yes, she was naked, but it makes sense because like it has to be skin-to-skin contact for her healing powers to work. And I don't know why everybody's so weird about it. And I don't know. I guess I was just like naive, or maybe I was just stupid, but I was really hearing him out. I was like, oh, okay. Like, you're so passionate about this. Like, I'll go home and watch it. And I did. And like from episode 1, it's like, where is the plot? The plot was so loose, and like the rules of that universe were so weird and loose, but I kind of ate it up. I kind of ate it up, and I like watched all of it. So I don't know. I don't think I was watching it for the plot though. Womp womp. He has no plot. I don't know why I watched that when I was so young. How young were you when you watched it? Yeah, the plot is weak. The plot is weak, but I I really liked it. I like the characters a lot. I mean, I know it's like Uner bait, but I don't know. I really like the Kano. I was in a Kano girly for real, for real. Was this the Faust-kun goober or somebody else? No, it was somebody else. The goober who called me Faust-kun, like unironically, he was not suspicious. Well, like he was strange, but he didn't have like suspicious takes that made me raise my eyebrow. He was honestly probably one of the people that I felt the most comfortable with in the anime club at my high school. Everyone else was like a little questionable. And I will say there's probably only 3 girls in that club, and I was one of them. So like obviously I was incredibly popular in the anime club, which is not really something to brag about. But yeah, there's a lot of goobers in that club. A lot of where's my hug at people, and you know, unfortunately I didn't know any better, and I did eat it up. Alas. High School DxD has cute little moments, but just for real 90% gooner. Yeah, it's true. I think that's probably the most gooner thing that I've ever watched. Like a lot of I don't know. I don't know. I really liked it. I used to watch the outro a lot, where they like dancing on the pole. I don't know. That was like in my I used to listen to music on YouTube because like I wasn't paying for Spotify Premium or like Pandora, and I don't know. I felt like YouTube had less ads at the time. Now it's probably cooked, but at the time YouTube did not have as many ads, so I would make playlists, like music playlists to listen to on YouTube, and I did put the High School DxD outro in there. And since it was YouTube, you know, it's like a video, so I would just be like listening to the song, which was a banger, and I'd just be watching the girls go up and down the pole. I'd be like, yeah, this is cool, this is awesome. I don't know. I think I was cooked. I think High School Faust was cooked and sick and twisted. But it's okay! We've moved past that. Listen, nudity can have a plot reason, but sometimes the plot reason is only there for fan service reasons. Yeah. I don't know why that guy was defending it to the death. Like, he should have just openly been like, yeah. Yeah, I really like this show, but it's weird. I don't know. Like, he would get into like straight up arguments with people. He'd be like, no, blah, 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 blah. And I guess, I don't know. I guess it makes it a little better that, like, we were in high school. Like, I think if it was a 20-year-old man being like, oh, High School DxD. And I was like, whoa, that's weird. But, like, when you're in high school, it's like, okay. I guess. I guess so. Only seen clips of DxD, never watched it. Where my hug at? With Riz. Alright, come here. Alright, unfortunately that does work on me. Come here. He should have called her Faust Kama? Faust Chama? Kama? What? I'm not familiar with that one. Sama? Is that a different spelling for samba? Or is this a new thing? I've never seen that before. 2010s had so many ecchis. I remember watching Freezing thinking it was a cool fighting anime. And the main character was flashing her boobs everywhere and I gave up. High School of the Dead is a cool zombie anime, but... Dot dot dot. I haven't actually seen that many ecchi. I'm trying to think. I've seen High School DxD. Mm, mm. I watched B got to HK. Because that was another one that a different friend recommended. And he said the main character reminded him of me. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, if somebody says like this character is just like you, then it's like I have to watch it. And then I watched it and I don't know if you guys are familiar with B got to HK.